Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, and good day to everyone, especially those in the US who are commemorating, is it commemorating? Um, the 9/11 tragedy way back in 2000 or 99 or 2001, I don't know. Anyways, hello to everybody. Let me greet everybody first. Is Can anybody hear me? Let me know if the audio is okay. If um the music is too loud. Is it too loud? Let me know. Is it too loud? Um, First off, let me say hi. Hello, everybody. You can see my face. Um, Let me greet who's here. Let me see. Who are the participants? So far, we only have 4 participants. It's okay if you don't want to participate, but stay tuned and we will finish this Joker animation. All right. Hello to Amesh, Sanchita. Hello there. Hello to Duratu Aisha. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Hello to Manu. Hello there. Hello to Qasim Mirza Arts and Games. Hello there. Hello to Rajib. And also hello to what's I'm sorry if I'll mispronounce your name, but your name is Francor Valparaiso. Thank you for joining me for our live continuation of Joker animation. So offline, I'm sorry guys, I have to do this offline. Offline, I animated my drawing way back because last time we did a digital tutorial for our followers, and we did some tips for them. So this time we're going to continue our animation. So if you have questions, let me know. Yep. Okay, so today I tried finishing this offline. I in between already, because you know in between it takes a long time. It may take a whole day or so just to finish a quick um, animation. All right, so I hope you can hear this. Let me see.
Can't you take a joke?
So I made this in between offline. So
Can't you take a joke?
the things we finished way back, I think it was 3 weeks ago, uh, has no in between. All right, so I made the in between offline, but of course, in the end, after we finish this, we will upload it somewhere, maybe in Patreon, where you can download it free and you can investigate or see what happened. All right, what I did with the layers. So let's stop that. So we will make a few in between here because Joker was laughing here at the end. See, so this this still has to be in between. You need to draw more, but we're not gonna draw. I'm gonna show you some technique, copying a keyframe. All right, so we're gonna draw. We're gonna turn on the onion skin. So the onion skin is on, as you can see. So let me just zoom in. Let me zoom in over there. So So you will see now the closer drawing. So he's laughing. All right. So we're gonna put just a frame of his laugh. So there. So we'll create blank keyframe. All right. I'm gonna zoom closer. So if you have question, just let me know. So I'm gonna turn down my size of my brush. I think this is okay. Or maybe this one. Alright, am I clear to everybody? Alright, am I clear? I'll just push in my mic. I'm not sure if we're clear. So, nope, not this brush. I'm not sure my brushes anymore. Size is 4. I think this is okay. So, let me see. If we have question, let me know. Let's see. Hello to Mr. Creative. Hello there. How many frames do you make your animation? My animation is actually, let me show you. Let me zoom out. My animation is here. I'll give you information here. I'll just turn it on for a while so you can see. So my animation is 24 frames per second. But I animate by 2. That means you divide the 24 frames. It's gonna be 12. So that's how I animate. So we're gonna continue. We're gonna draw in between. This is gonna be like repetitive drawing, so you need to redraw everything. So I'm not gonna cut and paste the previous keyframes because we're not lazy today. So we're not lazy today. So we're gonna just trace it, and of course a little what I call it, jitter on our drawing. So when you laugh, of course you're making a tiny shake of your body. So that's what our goal here. So if you have a question, let me see. Let me know what's your what gives you motivation to animate in Krita? Well, because I've been drawing for comics in a while. So comics has been my life and I like drawing. So I thought of making more drawings just by drawing animation, because animation makes a lot of drawings. Compared to comics, you need to draw a panel or a page in a day, and that's it. In animation, if you think about animation, by making an animated character move, that takes a lot of drawing. So every day I inspire myself to think of something to animate. Even 3 seconds or 2 seconds of animation, it's a lot of drawing. So I just think that just a small portion of a character moving, it's a lot of drawing. So that inspires me more. But you know, drawing animation, you need a lot of patience. You know, drawing a simple drawing, maybe a person looking or turning its head, It's just a lot of a lot of drawing. You just need a lot of patience just to animate a simple drawing. So here I'm just drawing in between my previous and current, no, not current, previous and new frame. So in between it, I think I'll change my pen. There we go. This is more better. So when you draw, you should think of reference. If you have a hard time to draw a certain thing or a character, or maybe a gesture, take a video of yourself with your mobile phone or anything you have, or digital camera or webcam. Just shoot a video and then you copy yourself. Copy, not trace. All right, copy, not trace. So you can practice yourself, practice the exercise of drawing, because it's not cheating. All right, cheating is when you trace. All right, cheating is when you trace. It's like you're not even giving an effort to draw. Right, you just have to copy. All right, let's see if there's a question while we do our in between. Question. Okay, you inspire me to animate. Thank you, Francois, if that's a French. It's a nice name. Thank you for being an inspiration. No, I'm the inspiration, right? Thank you for being inspired, right? Hello to Nitesh Yadav. Hello there. I didn't know you could add sound to Krita animation. I always thought you had to use separate video. Software to add the sound after you finish. You know, adding a sound in Krita is a plus, but you know, the scrubbing, when you do the scrubbing here, let me show you. Let me just take this out. Okay, by just scrubbing, let me zoom in. By just scrubbing your timeline here, when you're scrubbing back and forth, it's not really good. Honestly, it's not a good software where every time you scrub along the timeline, the audio will not cooperate with you, right? It will not cooperate. So I suggest, if you want to time your animation, use an audio editor like Audacity. So from our previous wait a minute. From our previous live stream, I showed you how I make my animation, my drawing, and the audio synchronized. So I showed there how I put the drawing on a certain keyframe, like the number keyframe, like the keyframe here. If you can see that, let me zoom in. The keyframe here, for example, this one, the orange keyframes are my keyframes of, what do you call it, these are my keyframes, right? Um, where I use Audacity to count the frames for me, so I can put the frames here. Yeah, if you know what I'm saying. I hope you get that. So that's what I did. So you check out my previous, try to check out my previous live stream. You will see what I mean. I showed there how Audacity is very useful for Krita. If you're using Krita uh, as a preview, as a free software for animation. If you can, if you can't afford to purchase any software, try Krita. Uh, it's free for now. I'm sure they won't let us pay for it. But you know, if you get your Krita paid, like I think they have in Microsoft. I don't know if it's Microsoft website where you can purchase Krita. Because uh, there are website that you need to purchase this. But I'm sure the people in Krita will help you out because you paid for your. It will help the Krita community, the Krita who develops the software. All right. Okay, so we're here now. So I'm just tracing it, all right. So there will be a jitter movement of the Joker when he laughs. So if we have another question. Hello, Tadeo. Good day all. Hello there, Art with Amar. Thank you there. Do you like Courage, the Cowardly Dog? The animated. I've seen some episode. Right. I really like the what's happening where Courage is really scaredy dog, and he always save the day when his masters are in trouble or something. I watched a few episodes way back when I was watching Cartoon Network on cable. What's your animation process like from concept idea to final rendering and editing? My process. Actually, I'm sorry to say this, guys, but I don't storyboard, right? It's I don't know why. Maybe because I'm too lazy. I I don't storyboard unless it was requested to me by my client. If my client wanted storyboard and there's no storyboard that I have to do it, of course, storyboarding is another job. So I have I have to ask for payment. So I'll do it. So if the client is asking for a storyboard, then I have to ask for them to pay for me by doing it. Because storyboard is another job, right? It's not package deal. It's not in the package when you animate, because animation is another package and the storyboard is another package, right? So after if the client has a character concept, then I'll start animating. But if the client has no character design or anything like that, or model sheet, then designing a character is another job. So I have to ask for them for give me another extra pay if I'm gonna design them a character, right? So that's it. After I start animating, I start animating first. Sometimes I start animating. I'm animating first, without in between. So I roughly animated the what I have storyboard in my head, and then I'll stitch everything together. That works as a story. It looks an animatic storyboard, right? Um, After I stitch them all together from start to end, I'll look for something that will fit in. Sometimes I'll remove things, remove a scene if I don't really need it, or change it, or maybe add another if there's lack of what do you call it? If there will be lack of storytelling. So after that, I'll go doing the in between, or maybe cleaning it up, then do the in between, then coloring, and then that's it. So sometimes, of course, in the layout, you also have the background. There's already there. When you animate, it's already there. So after that, when I done coloring the background and the characters of the animation, then I'll start combusting, which will be the next live stream of this character, the Joker. So I hope I answered that question well. What else? When you get bored by making animation, what do? I don't draw. I stop drawing. When you feel like you don't you don't want to draw, just don't pressure yourself, because you won't do anything better. I mean, you won't draw. You won't be very productive. Just don't do anything. I sometimes watch TV. I just sleep. You know, when I feel like I want to draw, I'll draw. But most of the time I draw, right? Don't push yourself when you don't feel like you're drawing. I have the free version of Krita, but I also have the Clip Studio Paint. Yeah, they had Clip Studio Paint had another 50% off, but you know, I wish I could purchase the Clip Studio Paint, but not right now. I'm not recommending illegal copies, right? I don't recommend it, but it's up to you if you want illegal copies for practice. But you know, when you work in the industry of animation, you need to use legal copy, because you know you're earning something, right? Krita is like a free version of Clip Studio Paint, but Clip Studio Paint, especially EX, was more powerful for comics and animation. Yes, you know, that's the what Krita is trying to pursue to make a better software. So of course, for people like me, I like free stuff. The best things in life are free, like the Beatles say. Um, but you know, of course, the payment, the paid software is also very very good because you will get what you want. You know, because here in the free stuff, you'll get what just uh, you just downloaded. It's kind of um, what you get is what you want to do. Anyways, next question. But Krita is all you can afford, and to use a great program. Like, there are lots of great program out there. You just need to find out how to make your work better, right? Like me, I'm not rendering just Krita, the animation just Krita. I don't render it in only in Krita. I also use other free software like HitFilm. HitFilm Express is a free software. You just need an email to register the software to your computer, right? So you can use it. They have free plugins. I'm sure those plugins are you will not need it unless you really have to, right? Anyways, next question. When that animation ready? I'm not sure. We cannot say. Next, because we'll. I just need to announce this right now because we'll be online today. We will live stream today for just 1 hour. All right, just 1 hour. Because later I'm gonna work on something. So 1 hour. So we have another 30 minutes to work on this. So this is gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while to finish this. So after we did this, we're gonna copy the keyframe. That keyframe. Let me zoom in. We're gonna copy that keyframe. We're gonna right click and then copy to clipboard. Right? Copy to clipboard. Not cut, alright? Just copy. Copy to clipboard. And then go to another empty keyframe and then right click and then paste from clipboard. Then you have another keyframe. We just duplicated this in, I think in Clip Studio Paint, Clip Studio. When you paste it here, an empty keyframe will automatically change. If you just change the other one, you will change the rest, right? So we're gonna paste it again, right there. I think that's it. Zoom out. So we're gonna paste it again. So we're gonna paste it again. That's it. That's it. That's it. We're done with the animation. Let me just wait a minute. We forgot something. That's the problem with this one. Just need to. There you go. So when you play it, Let's see.
Batman, can't you take a joke? Batman,
All right.
can't you take
So,
a joke?
let's check some questions if there are questions. But all right, when's animation companies? I think OpenToons or Blender are more flexible free tools for animation. Of course, Blender is another program where you can mix 3D and 2D together. But it's up to you if you want to do 3D program and 2D animation mixed together. There's no best in software, right? It depends on who is using, how are you using it, and what's the end result. That's what we're concerned about. There's no a best program in the world, in my opinion. All right. How do you get the ideas for your animations? I get my ideas sometimes when I watch anime. It's like, ooh, that animation is nice. I must think of something that will homage the scene that I've seen, you know. All right, let's go for. All right, in this is yellow. Look, this keyframe is yellow because this keyframe is the same as this keyframe. See, they are the same. This keyframe is also this keyframe, but I separated the eyes. The eyes, all right. As you can see here, no eyes. See, when I turn that eyes on, it's there. So I separated the eyes, and then make an animation of the eyes here. You can see. Let's zoom in. There you go. So I made the animation of the eyes here. So it's blinking. Right? I separated them. So the body is just as steady as a rock. You know? Steady as a rock. So there. So now it is time for us to start coloring, right? We still have time. So we're gonna proceed coloring, or maybe we can think of a background. We're not gonna start coloring because the background will represent the Joker's shadow, all right? But you know, you can start coloring if you want. All right. So you can see, we'll start coloring. So next time we will do a digital painting of the background and then do the composite. Right? So let's start by coloring the body of the Joker. So underneath the line art, this is the line art and this is the eyes, remember? So underneath the line art, we'll create another layer. Let's use another layer. Right. Wait a minute. It won't let me. There you go. So it's gonna be a flat color. We're gonna make this a flat color. Flat. We're gonna name it flat. And then you can use Shift Control G. So you can create a clipping mask. This will be a clipping group now, right? Clipping mask is when this icon is turned on. When it's off, it's not a clipping mask. When it's on, it is a clipping mask. All right. So it's turned on. So we're gonna rename this as the color. This will be our color. This is our main color. Colors, right? So rename this as what? Full color. Let's capitalize the colors. There you go. So I know. So that's how I organize. So let's not make this visible in the timeline because we're gonna get crowded. All right, zoom out. So we're gonna start doing the colors. What happened there? Oh, it's gone. Oh, darn it. Let's redo again. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control Z. 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 There you go. Okay, let's do that again. Let's do that again. Let's lock this baby. Okay. Let's create a new insert. Then flat. Let's name this as flat. Flats means flat colors, and then Shift Control G for clipping mask. This will be our color. Other colors, and this will be capitalized color. All right. So we're not gonna make this show in the timeline. Okay. So let's see. Let me read. I'm reading everyone's comment. Every comments I read. Have you worked for an animation studio before? Nope. I never worked in any animation studio. I wish I am. But I work in comics. That's why I was inspired for animation. Because comics is like animation. It's just single drawing. But you know, in comics, you need to interpret everything. Like when the car is moving, you need to show the car is showing some action. All right, you cannot just draw a car which is just still on a frame. So you need to show the car is moving, like drawing a speed lines or papers flying away, or maybe wheels. The wheels are moving up or spinning around, things like that. So you have to show it. So I'm applying animation, that comic technique in animation. Right. I hope that answers the question. Hello to Melgania. Hello there. Who else I haven't greeted? Okay. All right. There. How about bunch of clowns face mask with colored spirals on a green wall? Maybe. I'm thinking of a dark room because in this scene, maybe I'd like to show Batman here hanging. I'm not sure yet, but we're gonna show Batman here. Just in a rope, or maybe captured by Joker, and then and speaking to Joker or something. We'll see. Ari, well, where's that? Oh, are you using tablet to draw? Yes, I'm using Wacom Cintiq 24 HD. Yes, I need to show that to you guys, just in case. All right. Yes, it's right on the corner. This. I agree, comics is like animation, and that is why I am relearning animation, because it helps speed up my comic book creation process. Yes, it's although in comics you need to draw a lot of details, you know. Of course, if somebody will color it for you, then why not? What is your passion to do your animation work done? My passion, comics. I don't know. Yeah, comics basically. I I draw comics, and I'm inspired with comics. So sometimes I apply comics in my animation. I'm not really good in animation. I have to admit, I'm not very good like Disney style, but I'm in there. I'm in the process of know-how, but I'm not a very good. There are things that I really need to learn, the technical stuff of animation. But you know, I'm doing animation because I love it. I like it, and it's fun. It's fun. Hello there, Ellie Shulga. Hello there. What else? Just going to say a huge fan of your work. Thank you, Ellie. Eli or Eli. Is that your name? Eli. Not Ellie. Eli. Okay, which this always written production on. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. What comics have you drawn that's very popular? The comics I've drawn is Wolverine. I did Wolverine way back. I did more than 10 issues. I did more than 10 issues. I also did X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, most of the X-books, Cable, and Deadpool. What else? There are a lot of titles in comics. What do I call this? New Mutants. I've drawn that. So let me just. Okay, I'm gonna show you my tool here. It's hard. All right, it's hard. Oh, there you go. These are my tools. Let me zoom in. Let me just take that out. Let me take you out. Where is that? Where is that? There you go. Okay, these are my tools, and I'm using this kind of like a quill. It's a circle, all right? It's a circle. Let me resize the brush. It's a circle brush. So I'm using this every time. So when you see this icon in the in your brush tool, in your brush panel here, you'll see a lot of brush. You can use that. Go to my brushes, and then configure the. Go here. By the way, I'm using lower version, not the version 5, right? It's a 4.48 version of Krita. So I'm going. I go here, and then I configure the brushes here. I go to the size, check the size, check the pressure, go to the sharpness. So it's very different. It's gonna be sharp. It's not a soft edge. So if you have problems with the edge, go here and then go to Gaussian. Pick Gaussian, alright? Gaussian. How do you pronounce this? Gaussian. So pick that drop box, and then turn up the ratio and everything. It's all, you have to play with it so you can get your brush settings. So I turned up the strength, the size again, and that's it. And then you are okay. So we're gonna put this back. Whoop! We're gonna put this back here. Now we're gonna start coloring. So the overall Joker color is purple, right? Purple color. I think we still have 10 minutes. So this is the purple color. We're gonna use darker purple. I think this is okay. All right, we're gonna color it. Here's what the technique I learned. Okay, you need to learn this too. So I'm going to highlight line art, the line art and the flats by holding down Control on your keyboard. You can highlight both layer, right? And then you can press F3 or maybe F3. You can press it and then choose a color you'd like. Any color will do. So I always choose yellow, so it's bright. I choose yellow. All right. After choosing the color yellow, go to your tools options. It will not show up because this is just crazy because it's a bug. So it will not show up. So you need to pick first. Wait a minute. We need to pick first the fill bucket tool. You need to pick that and then go here to the tools options. If you can find your tools options, it must be here in the Dockers tools options. All right. If you don't have it on, just tick that. Then go here, go to the tools options, and then go to just go to the samples. Under the samples, there will be current layer. That choose color labeled layers, and then you will have the color yellow that we picked, or any color, or the color. So anything, you're gonna check that. All right. So anything which related to yellow color layer coded, it's a color code. All right. So it will fill. It will. How do I explain this? You'll see. I'll show you guys. So I'm gonna zoom out. So I'm gonna choose the flat color layer, and then gonna use the brush tool. Oh wait, before we do that, we need to make another setup, which is the magic wand. This magic wand, right? We'll do the same. Go to Tools Options, Magic Wand, and then the color label layer, and then choose the yellow color layer, right? Now we can do coloring, right? We're gonna fill in everything here. Use the brush tool, brush. Then here's the problem, because every time when we select, use the magic wand, select everything, there will be holes that will come through your drawing. So this time, there you go. There is a hole here that will go here. So when we try inverting the selection, go here, select, then invert selection, right? Invert selection. So every time we fill in, edit, fill foreground color, it will not fill everything, right? So that's the problem. So what we need to do, let's undo that. Let's undo. Let's deselect everything. Use the brush tool. So we need to resize our brush. We need to close everything. Remember, your brush, your flat color layer will be chosen, right? So we're gonna fill in all the gaps. Fill in the gaps. Anything you suspect that is a gap, all right? We will fill that in. Let's see if we still have more suspected gaps here. So this was given to me by our follower, right? There's a follower of our, I forgot your name. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot your name. Maybe you can post something that, hey, that's me, right? Who gave me this tip, all right? I give him the full credit for this. So after we do our gap filling, we'll use again the magic wand. So we're gonna select the outside drawing. There you go. So everything, let's zoom out so you can see. Oh, you can't. Anyways, so we're gonna invert the selection again. Select, invert selection, and then edit, fill foreground color. Then you have it. So in this, so here we have a little problem. We don't have timeline for the our colors. So every time we go, it will, oh, what happened? No. Ah. So we need to make a keyframe. So we're gonna just copy it with this button here. All right. So that's the start. So we need to make a blank keyframe for every frame. Every frame should have blank keyframe, but that's a hard thing to do. So we need to make a shortcut. So I have a shortcut here, F8. So we need to, whoops, need to move it there. So the fastest way is sometimes you can just right click and then keyframes, select keyframes, right? Then go to insert to the right of the keyframe, the number keyframes, right? Insert it, or maybe this one, multiple keyframes. So if you want to make multiple keyframes for every keyframes, you use this. But I'm not gonna use that because we are animating by twos. So we'll just copy it we'll just create few keyframes like this, then select the blank keyframes, and then you hold down Control key, and then there will be a plus sign, and then paste it, then select it again, paste it again, and again, and again, until you fill in everything, right? So that's my technique. So if you have only few keyframes, just use your keyboard or your shortcut if you have shortcuts, and then copy some keyframes again. So that's it. So we're going to make more keyframes here. Oh, we'll just skip that. Then here's a color. The color keyframe, just copy the previous layer. Just copy the previous layer. Select from the blank, any blank keyframe, and then select all your keyframes, and then you control and drag up to the layer. Then you have more keyframes, blank keyframes. That's the fastest way, right? That's the fastest way I can think of. If you have any other shortcuts there, just let me know. So after that, let's go to the previous layer, and then going to the color. All right, color layer. So we're going to select the line layer, and then F3. F3. Oh, it's locked. F3, and then choose the X. All right, the X. Okay, and then go to colors now, color layer, then press F3, then use the same color of the previous layer. Okay, then we have same colors of the color layer and the flat. The reason we did that is because we need them to be related. So when we make a color now, we're gonna make a color, use the brush. For example, the color of the head of the Joker is white. So we're gonna use white. So we're gonna use the boundaries where the white starts and where it ends, right? And the hair. This is the fastest way. Sometimes it's hard to just use a magic wand and select along with the line art, because there are more gaps. So there you go. And then use a bucket tool, the fill tool here, and then fill it. There you go. We have the colored head. And now for the hair, use the green color, then fill the green. Let's there's a, you gotta change this. All right, this should be 0. All right, fill again. That's it. Now the color of the teeth, will be as yellow as a moon. So use the brush this time. We'll just use the brush. We're not gonna use the fill tool. So the eyes will also be white. Oh, yellow eyes. A bit yellow. You know, I made this. These are my default colors, right? So if you really like the colors of your drawing, just save it here. You just need to press the plus sign, then you will rename it. Right now, the shirt will be blue. We're gonna paint it like so. There you go. Then fill And then use white again for the gloves. Then fill. Then use white again here for the stripe. Right. I'm not zooming out so you can see what I'm doing. Right, there you go. And then the belt will be dark blue. So we're gonna turn the paper. There, and the necktie, this necktie, forgot this necktie, will be dark blue. I'm not sure if this is a necktie. Maybe the interior of the clothes. Anyways, and the buttons will be gold. So we're gonna paint them gold. There you go. So we have the first Joker frame. So we're not gonna finish this today. We're not gonna finish this today, all right? So we're gonna finish this. Maybe we will. Yeah. Maybe we will try. We'll try to finish everything later on. I'll just color the rest offline, and then maybe left some keyframes to fill in for us for the next live stream. For now, I have to say thank you for everyone. Let's catch up some questions, if there are any questions. Let me see if there are any questions. What are the questions? Okay. Can you make a generator, Rex? Cartoon animation. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with generator Rex. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll try to research that. If it's a character or something. Hello, Enelson. Hello, Enelson Santos. Thank you very much. Thank you, Art, with Amar. Thank you very much. And everybody, thank you for joining me. So there will be Ninja Scroll animation soon. We'll just finish Brody's Ghost first, and then Tomb Raider, and then maybe Kapitan Tog for my friend. And then we'll see if we can make another Ninja Scroll, a continuation of Ninja Scroll. I have thought of a continuated story for the Ninja Scroll. I'm so excited, and I'm going to design a character for that. Hopefully it will work. Hopefully I'm thinking of a female villain. I'll make up my character, all right? Hopefully it will work. So for now, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope everybody's fine. Everybody here at our live chat. Thank you very much, and hope to see you next week. All right? Cheers!